And welcome back to Prower Plays. We are loading up in Afghanistan here. It's taking a little longer to load than I expected, and we will get started in episode 1, The Phantom Limbs. Wait a second, I thought it was episode 1, or no, it's chapter 1, Revenge. This is going to be severely broken up if it's going into chapters or in episodes within chapters and everything else. So 1984 in Afghanistan. We're going in to get Kaz Miller, from what I could tell. Ocelot is with us. And it looks like they're in the middle of a sandstorm. Wonderful.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
This is such a weird alternate reality history because there's the technology they have. It's ridiculous. Punished Venom Snake? Starring Kaz Miller. Okay, well, I recognized him. He's just being a jerk now. Shalashaska? The Soviet Guards Airborne Regiment. I don't know why you painted it red. I mean, what are you, C-3PO? I already made that joke, I know. But it's like, what's the point? You would think he'd want it camouflaged, not bright red where everybody could see it.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up.
Really? They're advertising the eyewear he's wearing? You're kidding me.
Kazahira Miller is being held in Dahart. Check its location now. Take out your item.
Okay.
You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Marker placed.
Okay.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, full scope? See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. Look up.
Still light.
A little to the left. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
No, it's not gonna.
That's Violo Village.
Okay.
The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Okay.
Marker
Wrong target,
placed.
boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If
Okay.
you just go charging into Dehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move.
What is on my head?
How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Is that thing on my head?
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp.
Is that
Not
thing
one of
in
Miller's
my head
bodyguards survived.
the binoculars he's talking about?
All we found on the scene were their corpses and these.
He has
We'll be
his
missing.
sunglasses.
And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Oh wait, that's right. He got that big chunk of metal. I didn't realize how big. It's the first time I've seen his whole face. Good Lord
Now
Almighty!
go! Let the legend come back to life.
Jeez, that's a massive chunk of metal in his head. I didn't realize it was that bad. Oh my word! All right, we need to adjust. I've set some bad targets.
Marker placed.
No, I wanted to
Marker
remove.
Marker removed.
Okay. We got some intel here.
A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dehar. The transport log might still be around somewhere.
Placed.
Well, let's check it out then. Oops. Get back on there. There we go, okay. I shut off the hint in terms of direction earlier.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Alright, let's try.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
I'm gonna sneak up on this Rusky.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Alright, here you go. Alright, we good. Hooah!
Guard post captured.
Well, I wish it would have known. I would have known it. Told me when the guard post was captured. Then I wouldn't have even bothered getting on the horseback. Alright, you gonna lay your butt down in here.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Alright. Let's see. Doesn't look like a significant change. Is there a way to call my horse? That's what I want to know.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Let's go take a quick peek. I don't know what that's about. Alright, here we go.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use them. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Kind of looks like that might be a little heavily guarded. I don't really see much else. Let's see. Oh, got intel.
An irrigation ditch. Won't be long before the Soviets fill it in. They've stepped up their scorched earth operation.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage.
It's a heavy machine gun. Packs far more power than any rifle. You can either use it yourself or destroy it. Either way, best keep in mind some way to deal with it. Not a civilian in sight. The Soviets have taken complete control of the place. A Soviet soldier of the 40th Army. No DRA forces around. The Soviets must want to keep that area under direct control.
Okay. It looks like going through the streets.
Not a civilian in sight.
Yep,
The
that's
Soviets
it.
have taken complete control of the place.
So what we'll do is we'll go around the back and try and take the irrigation ditch to get through. Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Doesn't look like there's anybody in there. Don't see anybody else from here. Oh, there's a...
A dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
Huh. Alright, who saw me in that direction? Oh, this guy here. I don't see anybody over there, but it says... Ah, here he is. Okay. a dummy, man. I was standing right here and you didn't even care. It's not exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to take you out in one shot. I have to fight you. Alright. Crap. I don't know why they don't want to stick to cover all that well, but I don't know. We'll figure this out in the next episode. But until then, we will see you guys later. Bye.